you like the idea of camping with nature under the stars, but the whole idea of packing, unpacking, pitching your own tent is a little bit overwhelming, how about rocking up to a place in the wild where your tent's pitched, the fire's lit, and your food's cooked for you? The only thing you have to be ready for at this place is the 180 pair of eyes that are going to join you for the night. I'm embarking on a wild sleep out at the Australia Walkabout Wildlife Park, a 69-hectare sanctuary in Calga, less than an hour from Newcastle or Sydney. It's full of more than 180 different species of Australian wildlife, free to roam the natural bushland. I'm assured the tents are animal-proof. As long as you keep the doors zipped, the little critters will stay outside. One of the few animals caged here are these little fellas, but you can still come into their sanctuary and pat them. But be warned, you might not want to leave.
I love these guys. This is actually the first time I've been this close to dingoes, and they're very friendly. Look at this. Now, how many experiences are there in Australia where you can get close to little fluffy friends like this? Hey? These are little alpine dingoes. And I've got some extra hair gel in my hair right now from their slobber. But look, they're just so excited and affectionate. They're just little... they can't stay still. See? Ooh. I love them.
Cuddling up to Ranger Nick Carson are 9-year-old koala Selena and her little Joey Kayla, who's 8 months. It's no wonder visitors get so much out of the overnight experience.
Definitely a lot of close-up interactions with the animals, getting to touch the animals, get up really close to them, learn a lot about them, and also, especially when the park closes to the general public, being able to stay behind after hours to experience the wild animals hopping around the bush as well.
And if you like, Ranger Nick will bring out the park's slender friends too, just like this diamond python called Jub Jub.
We really enjoy when people come to the park and they're petrified of snakes, and just, you know, by the time they leave they can touch them. Sometimes they'll hold them, but even just touching the snake sometimes for people is a really big achievement.
Their skin. Yeah. I have to admit that I used to have a bit of a fear of emus until today, and I've had so many around me that I think I've finally overcome that fear. They kind of freak me out. They're such big, they're unnaturally big.
Right at eye level, yeah.
A yummy sunset barbecue is cooked for you as part of the wild sleep out, and you most certainly won't be grazing alone.
We've got the kids and they get close to them, and it's a really good learning experience for them to be outdoors and not to be stuck in and see our wildlife that we never usually get to see.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Like when you go to national parks and all that sort of thing, you kind of see glimpses of them and that sort of thing. Or the only other option is to go and see them behind bars in a zoo.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, I've got a lot from this today.
Great. Yeah, I love it. I just hope no snakes get into my tent.
That's all right. The little diamond python will be in with me.
You're lucky.
While you roast a marshmallow under the stars, you can listen to Aboriginal Dreamtime stories.
When the creation spirit by Amy gave all the plants and animals to the Aboriginal people.
And when the sky is pitch black, heading out on the nocturnal walk opens you up to a whole new world of little critters living in the darkness.
This is a pair. We normally look around this way and should be able to find, I think there's a swamp wallaby. They've got a really long black tail. And there's a bettong just behind it.
Oh,
so a little white fella.
Oh, wow.
Although I don't want to call it a night yet, I know I have a comfy bed to sleep in, a big cooked brekkie awaiting me in the morning, and the best part, I don't have to do a thing.